How's it going, dudes? My name is Sean, and I am sorry that I have to come back so quick. Was been listening an hour or two since I uploaded last, but as I was uploading that video, there has been another poll come out, and let's go ahead and click that. Also, before we do this poll, I have to say that I think that the Hill might have gotten it wrong here, where I point out that Andrew Yang has one qualifying poll here, and the Hill said he has two qualifying polls. So unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with all of that, really. But it does say that Yang needs one more, and Booker has yet to. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how many. So many articles get it wrong and right so many times. But either way, Monmouth polling just came out, and they pretty much shafted Yang. Now they have. Historically, not really polled in areas where much of Yang supporters are. Monmouth poll is historically also, the people who I don't want to pass too much judgment. You know what I mean? I just think that it's been shafted. You know what I mean? He's been shafted. It's been. It's not looking good for us. You know what I mean? It's not looking good for us. So what I said in the last video was we need to keep donating. We keep making money because he has enough money to go through till spring. If he doesn't make the debate, I think there's one more poll that needs to come out, and I'm not sure if he needs two more polls or how many more polls he needs. But even if he don't make the debate, it doesn't really matter because a fraction of people watch the mainstream anyway. You know what I mean? And as long as we keep, making this change and making this money and pushing him through, we have a very good shot at getting high up in Iowa and New Hampshire, which will thrust our numbers higher up and actually give us a clear path to victory. Or at the best to worst case scenario would be like a VP spot or a secretary spot of some sort, right? So, So it says, among registered New Hampshire Democrats and unaffiliated voters who are likely to participate in February 2020 Democratic primary, 20% currently support Buttigieg, 19% back Biden, 18% back Sanders, 15% back Warren. Others registering support include Minnesota Amy Klobuchar at 6%, Tulsi at 4%, Steyer at 4%, and entrepreneur Andrew Yang at 3%. Now, as much money as he's been, there's just, I don't know, I just feel like there's something up with this. I don't know if... See, but it also goes to show that Tulsi was out of the last debate, and she went up. She's at 4% now in New Hampshire. So that's not to say that Yang can't climb higher up in the next debates and polls. So it's far from over. Believe that, but it definitely is a chink in our armor. You know what I mean? I can't pretend otherwise. So I'm trying to stay upbeat here for you guys. There's. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just sucks. But people like Dave Chappelle is coming out for Yang. There's so much stuff that's going out for Yang. Whoopi Goldberg, definitely Yang. There's so much going for him that it seems like it's already technically a win. So if you guys want to read this, I'll just scroll down over a little bit. And you guys can pause whenever you want to pause, and you guys can kind of read this. Also, I'll put a link in the pinned comment or description or something. You guys can do that too. So yeah, it shows him going from September to January. That's a big jump from September to January. Come on, that's crazy. So I don't know. There has to be a concerted effort to keep Yang down because he's popular. You know what I mean? You look at Google Trends and Yang is killing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. There's something afoot here. You know what I mean? It's typical DNC nonsense is what it is. The DNC is selectively choosing polls who are normally favorable to who their picks are in previous. Like, you go back with Monmouth poll and with Hillary Clinton and all that kind of stuff. They've historically been negative towards Bernie, for example, back then. So I don't know. Monmouth University, they've historically put Yang down these last few polls, and of course the last debate. I kind of wanted to not say too much about it because it is a university, but whoever's in charge of the polling can easily look at New Hampshire and be like, okay, so there's only certain parts of New Hampshire where Yang has huge following, so we're going to poll areas that aren't so favorable to Yang. There's easy ways to do that, and there are people who do pull strings in these polls. Make no mistake about that. I'm not saying that Yang is, pushing 20%, 10% even, you know what I mean? But he's definitely higher than 3% in New Hampshire. He's been spending a lot of money there. So I don't, you know what I mean? It bewilders me to how the establishment can do this kind of stuff. But they do it, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's going to be a short video. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. I just want to make a few corrections on this video and stuff like that, because it's, gaining views as we speak right now, and the comment section is probably going to have a lot of questions about it. But either way, whether the Hill got it wrong by one poll or not, it is not looking too good for us. But if there's another debate, I think Yang sent out an email saying that if there's 24 more hours left and we have one more poll, I think one or two more polls, something like that. Whatever. If the polls come out and he makes it, we'll definitely keep you updated. If not, we're gonna, we're gonna reassess the battle. You know what I mean? We're gonna reassess our battle plans. So, anyways, guys, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. You gotta give the algorithm its gravy. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna get off here.